Star Island, appearing untouched by time. Its beauty and rich history fascinates anyone who has stepped foot on this small parcel of land 6 miles from shore. Star is one of 9 Isles of Shoals located off the New Hampshire and Maine coast. Captain Jack Farrell has a special fondness for Star Island, and he knows Portsmouth Harbor well. You could say the ocean is in his DNA.
When I came here in 1959, I got here with my dad. We came out on the old Viking Sun from, the old Viking, which is an old wooden boat out of Portsmouth. It's the first memory I have in my life, coming down that pier right there and looking up at this big white hotel. And I have that feeling every time I come. It's like it hasn't, in all those years, it hasn't changed that much.
In 2009, Captain Jack began taking people out to the Isles of Shoals on his sailboat. But Star Island always seemed to call for him. And pretty soon, he was working on the island.
I wasn't out there more than 2 weeks when they offered me a job to run the freight boat. And a couple of years later, I became the manager. I did that for 5 years, lived out there for the whole season.
Now Captain Jack and his crew run the Shining Star, serving as a lifeline to the people who live on Star Island. He brings mail, food, medicine, and much-needed materials out to the island nearly every day, all year long. He loads the cargo in Portsmouth, where he docks his boat at the Isles of Shoals Steamship Company.
And it can be sometimes 10,000 pounds of food on one trip. The whole back of the boat will be loaded with food. It can be anything. You know, we followed anything from, I like to say, and this is true, palm trees to, to the kitchen sink, really. We just, everything, depending on what's going on.
And this year, something new. After building this new boat last year, the Shining Star, Captain Jack is now taking members of the public along for his mail ride. Once he loads the cargo in Portsmouth, he heads to Kittery Point, where he picks up folks at Purple Cove.
You know, we get 8, 10, 12, 14 people, and they have a different look, kind of an insider's look at how the island operates and how it gets supplied. We're going to be out in the ocean, so hang on, keep a good hold on something, and if the sun gets too much for you, come on inside.
A smooth ride later, and the Oceanic Hotel on Star Island is in clear view.
All right, folks, welcome to Star Island. We call it the capital of the Isles of Shoals.
First settled in the 1600s when it was the center of a fishing colony, it now serves as a religious and educational center. Passengers get to explore the island while Jack and the crew handle the cargo.
We had to make sure we pick up the fuel for the breakwater project. Part of our job is to supply them with fuel for the big heavy equipment they have on the breakwater rebuild. So we came out here and we got that again. We'll go back in and fill that fuel up, and I'll bring it back. It's always different. You always have that same feeling of loving it, but there's always a different task, a different situation, a different weather condition, the sea conditions.
On Tuesdays, after the mail delivery, the Shining Star takes visitors on an expanded tour of the Isles of Shoals, maneuvering its way through the choppy waters to the rocky outline of some of the smaller islands. This is Duck Island, a wildlife sanctuary. The only inhabitants are the gray seals, often seen sunning themselves on the rocks.
I can see on the shag rocks right now, just to the left of this rock, you can see the oblong shapes of probably 20 or 30 gray seals basking in the sun. Sometimes you'll just see a whole row of them, hundreds and hundreds of them.
So much has changed since Jack first stepped foot on Star Island as a young boy back in 1959, and he has been a part of that transformation. Star has learned to become self-sufficient, respecting its environment rather than abusing it, and becoming a model for sustainability.
Star Island's like a little town. It has all the functions of a little town. It has a wastewater system. It has a water supply. It makes some water. It imports some water. It makes its own electricity.
Under the stewardship of the Star Island Corporation, Star offers respite and reflection to all who visit. For Jack, who has lived and helped maintain this island, he's performed just about every job there is there. But he has one wish: to spend the night on Star alone.
It's a very big deal for someone to be able to spend a night by themselves on Star Island. A very select, small group that's done that. I've never done that myself. There's always been a few people.
Seacoast Maritime Charters offers private and corporate rides. It also offers burials at sea. As CEO of the Shining Star, Jack never tires of his office view.
I started driving boats when I was 8 years old. And I think I have a theory that the things you love as a child, it somehow gets imprinted because it's not logical. But I just love to drive the boats. I love being on the ocean. I love the views you get. I make this trip about 300 times a year. And people say, don't you get tired of it? And I honestly don't. Every day I wake up, say, I get to go out again. So I'm just really lucky,